I feel like with a lot of us, we overcomplicate a lot in our lives. We overcomplicate the simple stuff. We even add more and more to the already complicated stuff in our lives. Whether that's a past experience that you keep overthinking about it, or even something that you know is going to happen in the future, like a presentation or a job interview. Um, I know. For me, it's definitely like recent time job interviews. I've I remember I was doing too much kind of overthinking about it a little bit. Especially when I really needed a full-time job, right? Man, like jobs, like the job market over here is crazy. But I remember when I got the interview, I was pretty nervous, man. I kept adding more steps to it, overcomplicating it, I guess. You know, like whenever I catch myself, adding another step, I realize it's very instantly. I really don't like acknowledge it at first. I just kind of do it, and then like the immediate like second after I add another step, like, oh, I feel like I'm adding another step. I kind of just like take a step back a little bit, try to stop it, try to like just stop the overthinking or the overcomplication of it. Now more I'm thinking about it, I feel like overcomplication is just overthinking, and like Stoicism helps with that, the art of self-control or whatnot. But I'm no Stoic master, I actually think it's like one of the first things I come across of philosophy, or it's Stoicism, nihilism was the first two that I came across, and of course I opted with the Stoic route. It just sound better than the nihilism, but Stoicism is like, probably like one of the like keys to like try to overcoming overthinking or overcomplicating it, which is again I feel like the same thing for it. So I feel like we have control over our choices, specifically what comes in our head, what leaves our head, what builds in our head, what destroys in our head. It's one of those advice is like easier said than done, but it really took me like a while to, I guess, just be free in my head, and with like trying to be free in my head brings the control over it. Like I could build something in my head, but then I could also destroy and build something new, like discipline, right? That's one thing. I build discipline, but I could also destroy the discipline as well. So yeah, this is it's one of those things, I guess. Yeah, I've been noticing ever since it got much more beautiful outside. It's just the simple calmness of nature. You know, the trees, the birds, the sky, the clouds, the little insects that's crawling around, to the birds chirping, the grass, seeing flowers bloom, whatnot, all of that stuff, very complicated stuff, right? But yet, all that stuff, but, you know, we view it as something simple. Well, I view it as something simple. When you see like a flower bloom, oh, that, yeah, that flower's blooming, but really it's like a lot of shit going on with it, that causes the blooming. But it's really, in our eyes, in our head, it's a simple thing of nature. The birds chirping, birds making a bird's nest, like right over here. Right over there. You know, complicated stuff. The birds, had to get the branches and make it all, make the bird's nest. But in our eyes, it's a simple thing that we are used to. And yeah, yeah, nature, mosquitoes and whatnot. I mean, hopefully you're able to see that bird nest. I tried to show you. I'm using the front-facing camera. So yeah, I mean, you know, I I might do another video this week. I don't know. I have quite a few stuff written down as well, but I have to I want to flesh it out more. I write what I this type of recording, like what I speak. I write it down first. I usually write at night, because I'm winding down, right? Yeah. I think that's pretty much it with this video. Something quick. I don't know how long this video is, because it's just short, multiple short clips. I do want to do more of this. I want to have just more longer clips, whatnot. But I suck at trying to form full-on sentences and then saying them out loud while I'm forming them, whatnot. But it's whatever. This is my second week doing this. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else. I mean, I could talk about mangas or books or stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm not, or not. Maybe one day, just talk about the 5 mangas I've read this past month, or whatever the thing is, maybe stuff like that. I just want to post more. I've tried posting for years and years, but never stayed consistent with it. So, but now, I guess it's just, I want to do this. It's just pretty much it. I want to post. So yeah. Peace out.